Why are you a Christian? Because your parents are Christians? Because your friends are Christians? Because the Bible told you so? Because you were born in America? Because that's what works for you? Do you even know? Do you even know why you're a Christian? 75% of Christian youth walk away from their faith in college. Most Christian adults can't answer the question, why are you a Christian? People are leaving the Christian faith. Here's what a couple of former youth pastors have said. Quote, "I was a Christian for 25 years. Then I gave it up. I realized Christianity was a delusion. I'm glad that I accepted reality." Another minister said, quote, "I used to tell people about the God I believe in. Now I tell them that their God doesn't exist." More and more young people are coming home and saying, "Mom, Dad, I don't believe in God anymore." Why? Because they don't have a foundation for their faith. But it doesn't have to be that way. There was a time when Christianity changed the world. There was a time when Christians spoke with boldness and clarity. There was a time when churches spread like wildfire all over the known world. These were the first Christians. But why? Why were the first Christians Christians? What was the foundation for their faith? What answer did they give? We cannot stop talking about what we heard and saw. Wait, heard and saw what? What did they hear and see? What did these people hear and see that changed the course of world history, that toppled a Jewish temple, that nearly overthrew an empire, that completely altered the entire known world of that day? The risen Jesus. They heard and saw Jesus alive after his crucifixion. The resurrection of Jesus was the foundation of their faith. On that foundation, they stood against brutal persecution and died for their beliefs. But what about today? That was then, but what about now? Do we have any good reasons to believe that Jesus rose from the dead? Is there any good evidence for the resurrection of Christ? Can we base our faith on the testimony of those first believers? Can we trust what they wrote in the New Testament? Do we even know who wrote the New Testament? How do we know that the documents were faithfully copied generation to generation? Didn't the church deliberately alter them to fit its own ideology? Didn't Christian beliefs originate in ancient pagan religions? What about all those other gospels not in the New Testament? What about all the contradictions in the stories about Jesus? These questions and more will be answered at the Jesus on Trial Apologetics Conference, a virtual event focused on the resurrection of Jesus and the reliability of the New Testament. In October 2020, the world's best New Testament scholars and apologists will make the case that we have good reasons to believe that Jesus rose from the dead and that the Christian faith has a firm foundation. Sign up today at JesusOnTrialConf.com. Come and hear the evidence. Register now at JesusOnTrialConf.com.